Hi ladies, and welcome to Healing the Wounded Feminine series. Today we are continuing our root chakra part, and we are going to talk about the woman pain body and the birth of this collective shadow. We have observed in the previous video that slowly we moved from a matriarchal system to a patriarchal system. And it was only possible through the use and the manipulation of religion to convince the masses. And this balance of power was also connected to the demonization of the woman body, the demonization of the feminine energy, and the control of female sexuality. And this is exactly what we are going to dive deep into today. So first, we need to understand what is a pain body. A pain body is made of negative emotions, parasitic energies that we accumulate throughout time, and they create this pain body, this deep suffering that is almost constant. And all women on this planet have inherited this woman pain body. Why? Because we were born out of a womb that already had a distorted field, a distorted hologram, because our mothers didn't heal their feminine energy, didn't heal these negative energies connected to their feminine energies. And these negative energies are present in our collective unconscious. I'm going to share an example for you so you can see things more clearly. For instance, you are a woman and you are passing by a group of men. They might be drinking or they might be just chilling. And suddenly you start having this anxiety. You start having this feeling of unsafety really possessing you, just as this archetypal presence, this archetypal energy taking possession of your body. And you don't understand why, because your ego cannot make sense of it. And if your ego cannot make sense of this thing, it is because it's part of this collective unconscious. That means that many women before you experience the same situation, and they have identified this situation as dangerous or unsafe. So if women before you, right, and many women have connected this situation to something unsafe, you are going to feel this DNA activation too, because you are sharing these collective pains with other women in all parts of the world. And even if we share negative emotions, it's part of the dark side of the collective unconscious. This is really important to understand in order to heal your woman pain body. That you are going to have some activations, you are going to experience some deep emotions that are not even yours. They can be some emotions that belonged to the generations of women before you. Just as I was saying that we were born out of a distorted womb, a distorted field. So when we are born, our DNA is already corrupted. It's corrupted by these negative entities, these negative thought forms that we have inherited from the lineage of our mother. So to understand how we can heal our feminine energy and restore ourselves to this state of totality of being, we need to comprehend, understand the dysfunctional patterns that pre-existed before us, before our conception, and when we were in the womb of our mother. And like I said, even before, with the generations before our mother. So to start healing our feminine energy, we need to understand the dysfunctional patterns that have led us to experience traumas connected to our feminine energy. And this is something that I'm going to help you do. I'm going to help you identify these patterns in your family tree, in your family history, but also in your own life, to understand why you invited certain energies into your life and why you are still acting from this wounded place. And now we no longer want to act from this wounded place, but we want to come from this place of power. And we want to actually use our feminine energy as the essence of our spiritual power, and no longer feel limited because we are in a woman body, because we have embodied in a woman pain body. This is the old paradigm. This is what this patriarchal system wanted us to believe in order to keep us stuck in our root, in our survival mode, when we can use our root chakra to generate and to activate and to expand more of our spiritual energy. And this is something that I'm going to be explaining to you in one of my next videos. But before, let's touch on these dysfunctional patterns. Let's journal together. Let's try to understand why we manifested this outcome for ourselves and how can we repair now what has been taken from us.